Hi everyone, I'm Tiziana Cambietti, registered dietitian. Welcome to this video capsule series entitled Diabetes 101. Before beginning this training, here are a few statistics about diabetes in Canada. Diabetes is a health condition that unfortunately affects a large number of people in Canada and around the world. In Canada, close to 30% of people have diabetes. 11 million Canadians are affected, and of this number, 20 to 40% are unaware of their condition. Each year, nearly 200,000 people join this group. The active participation of people with diabetes in the treatment of this chronic disease is essential. This requires a good knowledge of diabetes and the recognized ways of managing it effectively. Whether you've just been diagnosed or have been living with diabetes for some time, the following information will help you learn more about diabetes and how to manage it. Diabetes is a complex, progressive, and chronic disease characterized by an abnormal rise in glucose, or sugar, in the blood. Glucose is the main source of energy for the body. The glucose that circulates in the bloodstream comes mostly from the carbohydrates in some of the foods that we eat. Fruit is an example of food containing carbohydrates. When a person has diabetes, the cells don't properly use the glucose. The glucose accumulates in the blood, which causes hyperglycemia, a situation where a person's blood sugars are abnormally high. This image illustrates the difference between normal glycemia, or blood sugar, and hyperglycemia, high blood sugar. The glucose is represented by the white dots. In a state of hyperglycemia, illustrated on the right, note the much higher amount of glucose circulating in the blood inside a blood vessel compared to the normal blood glucose level on the left. When a person has diabetes, why do the cells have trouble using the glucose circulating in the bloodstream? This could be explained by insulin deficiency and by cell resistance to the action of insulin. Only one of these two problems needs to be present for hyperglycemia to occur. Insulin is a substance, also called a hormone, that's produced by the pancreas. It plays a key role in regulating a person's blood sugars. Insulin lowers blood sugars in two ways. It helps glucose enter the cells and helps store glucose in the liver. Through these two actions, insulin removes part of the glucose from the bloodstream, which helps lower a person's blood sugars. It also helps in the formation of protein and lipids. The pancreas is a small organ located 12 to 15 centimeters behind and slightly below the stomach. This organ, weighing just 80 grams or 2.5 ounces, performs multiple functions. In addition to the secretion of insulin by the beta cells, the pancreas produces other hormones such as glucagon. Glucagon helps the release of glucose reserves in the liver during periods of fasting as well as at night. The pancreas also secretes enzymes, which are substances necessary for digestion. In simple terms, you could compare the effect of diabetes on the human body to that of a car with fuel, but whose key doesn't work. Without the key, the car can't go anywhere. In the human body, the fuel is glucose and the key is insulin. If the key doesn't work or is missing, the cells can't access the fuel circulating in the bloodstream to produce the energy the body needs in order to survive. During this time, the glucose accumulates in the blood, which could lead to short and medium-term complications. Fortunately, it's possible to prevent or delay the onset of these complications. Specific ways to do this will be explained at the end of this training. This course has been made possible with the financial support of Roche Diabetes Care, a division of Hoffmann-La Roche Limited.